What's up, everyone? Mark Lobiner, TigerFitness.com! As you guys might know, one of my favorite YouTubers, actually one of the only ones I talk to on a daily basis, on a weekly basis, multiple times a week, is Louis Marco. I like Louis Marco. I watch his videos. He's entertaining. He goes over more of the entertainment stuff, the stuff like, synthol. I mean, his stuff. Just look at his channel below. I'm going to link it. It's the first link. I love Louis. We talk a lot. Louis knows I tell him everything. He's a great guy. We actually spoke when the Inspire thing came out. Just a good dude. Anyway, I noticed on my own, Louis didn't even send me this link. Sean and myself were watching YouTube the other day, and he did a video on Rich Piana's about to explode. And in that, he showed a picture proving that Rich Piana is photoshopping his Instagram pictures. Instagram pictures. Take a look at it right here. Now, what Louis went into is that Rich Piana has body dysmorphia, bigorexia, and really, why the hell would someone who's 280 pounds, one of the largest human beings I've ever seen in my life, Photoshop? Now, here's my opinion on that. Now, keep in mind, everybody always says, oh, I like you, Mark, because you and Rich Piana are the only real guys. You're so real. You're real. Rich Piana's so real. Well, Rich Piana's not real. These photos show, unless there's some magical force bending door frames, Rich Piana's fake. And I have no issue with other things, like steroid use. Obviously, you guys know I'm okay with steroids. Synthol, I'm kind of on the fence in that you don't have to really lift to get the benefits of synthol. Like you see those guys in Brazil with big old traps or arms and nothing else. And synthol will make your shit grow wherever you inject it. So I'm kind of on the fence, but at least it's in your body. At least you possess it. Photoshopping an Instagram picture, the most I'll ever do is increase the brightness on Snapseed. I don't even use the HR filter anymore, HD, whatever it is, filter anymore. I don't even use that. If I had Photoshop, no one would ever make fun of my arms because I'd be able to obviously cover it up. With me, what you see is what you get, for example, right here. That photo was taken when a TV crew was at my gym filming me for some reason that you guys will find out in the future. Now, the reason I am so disturbed, and again, thanks to Louis Marco for showing this, he also showed a video on Jeff Seed showing that he did the same thing, that he's all photoshopped. The reason I'm against this and not synthol and everything else is this is outright lying and misleading. I understand Rich is doing his size to gains in 800 pounds in 30 days or whatever it is. But if you don't reach those results, you set the goals, say that, whoops, I should have taken more drugs. But to actually Photoshop your pictures, to give people a false sense of what you're doing, that's pathetic. Really? And the reason I'm saying this, I know I say I don't get involved in YouTube drama, but as you can tell, I'm not doing a good job not getting involved in YouTube drama. Between the BioGrow shit, which by the way was flung in my lap, the other thing where people expect me to go train with somebody on my own dime in my own time for no reason, when everybody, you guys know this, anybody, if you go to mtsnutrition.com, click on events, it'll have my schedule. You can email me. You can train with me in Illinois, in Ohio, wherever I am. Shoot me an email. We'll work it out. Obviously, I'm not going to conform to your time, but shit, anybody, I'm not denying anybody to come here, but I'm not going to spend my money and time to go somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? I'm not hiding from anybody. What gets me about this is that it's outright dishonest. It's outright fraudulent. And it's outright misleading. The thing about him is he's not misleading you saying that he's all natty. No. So you know that drugs are involved in his progress, and he's an amazing looking individual. He's huge. He's the hardest. I've said this. I respect Rich more than anybody for work ethic in this industry. The guy is everywhere. He's a hustler. I respect that. There's very few of his kind left. anymore. What I don't respect is this photoshopping. And please God, tell me he had no idea this was happening. Because if he had a part in this, that's just, I'm not even going to say the word. It's a real not good thing to do is all I'll say. So that's complete deception. I lost a lot of respect from this. And I want to tell you that it's not just Rich. It's not just Jeff Seed. A lot of pictures on Instagram, you got girls modifying the size of their booty. You know, you got guys modifying the size of their shoulders, their hamstrings, their quads, their chest, all for Instagram. All I do on Instagram is after I'm done training, if you go now, I posted a picture of me squatting. After I'm done training while I'm in the step mill, I press upload or that little fucking button on Instagram and it's there. I think for someone like Rich who is real, who is so honest about his use and who is just so massive, why? Why? I understand why girls make their ass stick out more. I understand that gets more views. But Rich is big enough where I don't think he needs anything to enhance the fact that he's a true beast. But here's the problem. When someone starts deceiving you on things with Photoshop on a simple picture with a fan, where does it stop? Once that line is crossed, where does it get carried away? Well, I did this, so I'm going to do this next. I did this, well, I'm going to do this next. And while everybody will sit here and point out the fact that Louis is small or has small forearms, my arms are disproportionate to my chest, or I've lost size since I stopped competing. They'll point out, different issues with like legs and this and that with other athletes on the internet. They'll point out that Jason Blaha is out of shape. They'll point out all these things, right? They'll point out Nick Wright has no chest. They'll point out whatever they want. But at least we're not faking the funk. What you see is what you get. Whether natural or not, whether injecting synthol or not, that's our body. Once you start digitally enhancing shit, you've taken it too far. And that's just dishonest. And that just kind of makes me kind of queasy. I gotta admit, I lost a lot of respect here. Hopefully there's a video from him explaining why that happened. But I'd like to you guys need to subscribe to Louis if you haven't already. Man, I guess you can't trust anything anymore, can you? Anyway, guys, again, everybody's going to say shots fired. Okay, yes. Bang, shots fired. If you photoshopped your already 40-inch fucking arms, that's fucking dishonest. And it's just fucking stupid because when you get caught doing something like that, man, and all the other people photoshopping your stuff, you know what? Just be real, Just be you. Do your best. And if you make gains, you have a story. You don't have to make digital gains. You can make gains. Unreal. Anyway, guys, I'm Mark Loviner, TigerFitness.com. Everybody's saying shots fired. If those pictures were indeed photoshopped, which they look like they were, fucking shame on you. And that's not a game.